Welcome to the Call Like I Don't See It podcast, where we talk about movies, comics, games, sports, and coach dads. I am GP.
And I am GP's wife, Maxine, aka Maximum Taste, standing in for AD as he Cancun's it up.
Cancun it up.
Cancun it up with his beautiful wife and our beautiful godson.
Aww.
Aww.
Families in Mexico.
Yes. I don't know why they left us here, but
they just bounced.
They just bounced on us.
Yeah,
like,
it's cool.
But it's okay. I'm glad to have this opportunity to be your co-host today.
Again.
Yeah.
Yay. You were last time, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Sure? All right. Well, with that being said, how was your week?
My week started off pretty good, but then, later in the week, I got some bad news, a disturbing call, about my mom being rushed to the hospital. And, so my week has been pretty rough, but I've been pushing through. How's your week?
My week was pretty hectic as well, because we're together.
That's right.
But I had this weird
voicemail.
I had a voicemail that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
And it's basically a wrong voicemail.
Like somebody called you.
Yeah.
By mistake and left a voicemail.
Someone called me from Baton Rouge and that's it, and left me a message. Like, I'm supposed to know who that is. But I'm willing to play it. Do you want to hear it?
Sure.
All right, well, here it go.
I would love to hear this.
Hey, Hershey, you haven't forgotten my dinner, huh? I'm hungry.
Clearly, this guy is hungry.
He's hungry.
You ain't forget about his dinner, huh?
Somebody ain't on their job.
He hungry. Obviously, he's watching TV.
He's
just sitting there.
He's looking at the clock.
He said, hey, did anybody forget about my dinner? Let me make sure.
I'm hungry.
Because I'm hungry.
Eyes are hungry. You forget about me, eh?
I need the pork chops and mashed potatoes.
I ordered that plate 2 hours ago.
And it's still not here.
It's
got to be cold by now. But yeah, it'd be hilarious. Weird when, like, you could tell he's older because, a normal person would, I don't know, make sure that person is the right person that they call. But
right.
Yeah. But it was weird.
Called obviously this particular person that called you, the phone number is not in their phone. Right. They dialed this number out.
What is it, Maybelline's number? Let me get my book.
It's hit the wrong button. And just said, let me leave this message.
Let me just leave this message right here.
Because I got to get my food.
Yeah, because I'm hungry. My poking beans is wait. I know she said poking beans.
Greens,
some
beans,
yams,
tomatoes,
ham,
lamb,
hog.
bowl.
Dude was hungry. Well, yeah. Well, that was my week.
That's hilarious.
You just want to get right into it?
Let's just jump right on in.
All right. Some folks developed the world's first suit made of men's mustaches.
Hair? Ew. So a full suit. Pants and jacket.
Movember is an annual event that encourages men all around the world to grow their mustaches in the month of November to raise awareness of serious men's health problems such as prostate cancer and testicular cancer. This year, Politix decided to do something special for Movember and ultimately decided on a wearable men's suit made using real mustache hair. It turned out to be one of the most hideous, disgusting looking suits we've ever seen, but at least it's for a good cause. And it is a hell of a conversation starter. Article by OtlyCentral.com.
So, what is this?
This is a suit made of various of men's mustaches, hair.
And are they creating one suit?
It's one suit, one full suit of different mustache hairs.
Wow. So who's wearing the suit? Is that what I like to know?
I don't know who's buying the suit. That's what I want to know.
Maybe it's. Did they say they was like doing it as a charity?
They say they're doing it for that Movember for prostate cancer awareness and testicular cancer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't see the relation to why you would need mustache hairs.
I guess they're doing something for men. All men. It's all about men.
Okay.
And men grow mustaches.
Okay.
And it's the month of November.
I need to see this suit because that's a little weird.
Here's the suit. You saw the suit? You didn't see the suit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like.
You talking about the actual suit in person?
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if they had pants.
I want to see like can somebody actually wear this suit, or is it like on a what you call those things, like a I can't think of the name. It's when they put the clothes on the stand, like a clothes
mannequin.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Mannequin.
Yeah.
Mannequin for men.
Mannequin for men. That's crazy.
Yeah. I wonder if that thing funky.
Ooh, I didn't think about that.
Right.
Like maybe they make them wash their beards before they donated this hair?
They have to, I guess. Because this probably smell like boogers and bad breath.
Oh my gosh.
Snot.
Hopefully not. I'm thinking these are all clean beards.
Yeah, one of they got some Oreo somewhere inside the suit.
Oreos.
Yeah, people with beards be eating cereal and having an Oreo stuck in there.
Yikes.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I got an interesting story also.
Oh, we're moving on. We got to call it right then and there, though.
Well, call it then.
Wow. Live and full effect, people.
You got it, dude.
All right.
So, there was a Mexican influencer named Lori Garza.
Mm-hmm.
She caused quite the controversy online last week when she announced that the winner of the brand new Kia SUV she raffled was her own mother.
Now, is this a YouTuber?
No, she's more of a Instagrammer.
Oh, Instagrammer.
Yeah, she's an Instagrammer influencer.
Oh, okay.
So she's a popular Mexican social media personality, is what they call her, with over 140,000 fans on Instagram alone. So I'm assuming she has other platforms that she's on. But in one of her most daring promotional efforts yet, she announced a raffle for a brand new Kia SUV. And anyone could enter for a chance to win as long as they brought one or more tickets with 350 pesos. So that's about $17 basically.
I shouldn't have bought my ticket.
Should have bought my ticket too.
Yeah.
But the raffle generated a lot of interest, so a lot of people tuned in to see who won the car, only to be left with their mouths open when it was announced that Lori Garza's own mother was the winner.
Oh, come on, man.
What do you think about that? Do you think
that's cheating? Just buy your mom a car.
But what if her actually, let me see. So the situation is suspicious, right?
Of course.
So basically, since it was open, Lori, she basically defended herself saying she had no control over the drawing because it was done by the lottery itself, and her mother bought her ticket in advance. So basically, she's saying, don't blame her, because her mother won when she just picked the right numbers.
She had to put some kind of system where it was all the raffle names as her mama name. And whatever raffle wins is still going to be her mama. If I was the influencer, I should already gave my mama a car. So if she even won, I'd be like, Ma, you already got a car.
Right.
I'm gonna do the raffle thing again, generate it again.
Right.
And whoever wins this time gets the car. Mama should already have a car. Mama should have a car, some jewelry, a house.
Oh, wait, but since she's just because she's an influencer, that don't mean that she has money like that.
Oh, how she get this new
She
car?
just an influencer. It was something.
Now that'll be a different story if Kia provided the car.
Yeah, it could be something
sponsored,
like that.
But did they say that?
I'm
doing detective work right now.
I'm not sure, but it could have been that type of thing where she partnered with them, and she's basically saying she doesn't have any control over who won. It was open. They didn't have any restrictions, like no family members allowed. Her mother clearly bought her ticket, picked the numbers, and it was done by the lottery. And so Mama just won.
What's her name?
Lore
Garza.
Lore Garza.
Come on the show and redeem yourself. Let us know what really happened.
They actually said that she was considering buying another truck for her mother and running the raffle again, but she was most certainly not going to give the SUV to a person who did not win, because that would be unfair.
So how would they not win? Just do it again.
Exactly.
It sounds that's what makes it sound
pretty
more
fishy.
Yeah, it sounds like it's a cheat in the system of the whole thing.
Yeah, because like even with me, like with
now what she
excuse
me, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Thank you very much. Before I was rudely interrupted, I know you don't do you do this to AD?
I do that.
AD
yeah.
does this?
He does that to me, and I do that to him. But mostly
y'all
me.
need to go to some etiquette class or something, because this is rude.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry.
Anywho, so basically, what I was gonna say is that when I am doing a giveaway, you know, with my business in Maximum Taste, I automatically say my family members is not included.
Right.
Because it's going to feel like if they just happen to win, sometimes I don't even want to say friends, because people are going to feel like it's rigged. Like you really didn't have a giveaway. You know, so the best way to do that is like, if you're going to include family, is to, no, they still would think something wrong with it. You have to do it live. You know what I mean? Like, if you spinning the wheel or something like that, do it live so that and don't have something that includes numbers. Have like names. I don't know.
I think you should not include family in it at all.
Yeah, family. You're right. I just leave it at that. Family shouldn't be included, because if your mama win, they're gonna think that.
But think about this though. But what about this? What happens to all those raffle tickets people bought? Do they get their money back?
No.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's what make it even more cheated. Like you giving your whole mama the SUV I wanted to get, but I just paid for a ticket for nothing, because clearly you was predestined to give your mama that car.
I think she should do the right thing, and since she was doing the raffle, it does seem kind of suspicious. No matter what happened, no matter what, if it's the truth or not about they just randomly pull her numbers, your mom should not have that truck, and you should redo the raffle for the people again. But what happens if mama number get picked again though?
Mama should not be in it this time. Mama should be out of it. Mama should be out of it in the first place. But if she in it again, you can't be in it this time.
Can't be in it this time.
Mommy? No mommy.
No mommy.
No mommy. All right. So you want to call it right then and there?
Yes, let's call it.
Well, call it then.
Moving on to quick bits. Woo! Talking about real news and real fast.
Real fast.
Okay.
Real fast.
Real fast. Max, you got the first quick bit.
Let me talk about this real fast.
All right.
So the new Spider-Man trailer dropped recently.
Right.
And just looking at the trailer, it seems like this movie is gonna be bomb.
Clearly, you're excited.
I'm stoked.
She's stoked.
I'm trying to see what Aaron would say in this scenario. I mean,
AD.
AD.
Yes.
What would AD say in this scenario?
AD would probably say,
dude, did you see when he
jumped? Web swinging it? But yeah,
what you thought about that?
I think it's gonna be good. You know, I think they're still trying to hold back Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield being in it, but clearly you can tell that if all the previous villains is in this, all the Spider-Man should be in this.
Right.
It only makes sense. But yeah, I don't know why they're trying to hide it. I guess they don't want to give everything away, even though everybody know. But yeah.
Yeah, because he basically, Dr. Octavius, whatever his name is, he's
Yeah, right.
like, you're not Peter Parker.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm imagining Peter like, I am Peter Parker, you
Right,
know?
yeah.
But he remembers the Peter Parker from his timeline.
His universe.
Yeah, his
world.
universe.
There you go. Look at her. Knowing the multiverse.
He hanging upside down like,
Who is you?
his life basically just got spared because he's not the Peter that
Parker
he
that he
was
know.
looking for.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's gonna be interesting, like seeing if the other Spider-Mans are gonna be in there.
We seeing it this Christmas.
Okay. Yeah. I can't wait.
The enthusiasm is high.
I can't
All right.
wait.
Next quick bit.
Next one.
Patty Jenkins and Ryan Johnson's Star Wars projects is shelved over creative differences.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah. So they all of those future Star Wars films is basically canned.
Oh.
Kind
That
of new.
sucks.
Kind of new. I guess because of that lame last one.
Yeah.
What was that one? Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. That was the name of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the wackest of the series thus far, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. You remember that one? I guess not. Anywho,
Where is AD?
next quick bit.
Next segment. So basically, Wesley Snipes gives his approval to Mahershala Ali. I hope I said his name right.
You had it right. Yes.
As the new Blade.
Nice. The original Blade
The original Blade gives his approval.
to the new Blade.
I think he's a good fit.
Yeah.
He's a
Mahershala.
good fit. He's
Yeah.
a good actor.
Ever since well, I know he was a good fit, but ever since Alita Battle Angel,
Yeah.
when he was in that movie, he was
Yeah.
basically Blade in that movie.
Pretty much.
So it's only right for him to be the new Blade. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
only right. I really can't see nobody else
Besides
like,
Wesley Snipes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't roll with this.
Can't roll with this.
Man, I love the Blade movies.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that they chose him and going to be bringing it back,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't know that actors have to give their approval. Or
They
is
don't
it-
actually have to give their approval, but you know the media wants to know about the original actor,
How they feel.
about the whole thing. Yeah.
because they've been playing this character for so long,
Right.
And now somebody else is about to carry the legacy,
Right.
So
That's all just the media's. I want to know. We want to know what you think.
yeah,
It doesn't matter because the studio just going to the move on to the next person.
right.
He been cast as Blade in 2019, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So I think,
it's just getting closer and closer to the actual.
yeah, that's a good pick though. But it's like let's say for example, Denzel Washington, Denzel Washington.
Hey! Whoa! Slow down! Hey! Slow down! Maximum taste! Hey! Hold on! Hey! I can't be new Blade, huh?
Wait, no, I'm not talking about him being the new Blade.
Oh.
I'm just talking about an example of
Denzel Washington
Who
giving
would play-
something to. Okay.
Who would play him? Like, who would be a good character? I mean,
For Denzel Washington
yeah,
playing?
like who?
As a superhero?
Nah, just him in general. I just don't see nobody. They was
Oh,
trying
you talking
to
about
say,
like an autobiography movie of Denzel
Yeah.
Washington? Who would play? Nobody yet. I don't see nobody yet.
I don't see nobody yet. They tried to say Michael B. Jordan, but I'm like, huh?
No.
No.
Nah. Hilarious. Michael B. Jordan is starring in a movie that he's directing, his first directorial debut.
Oh, okay.
Denzel Washington. I forgot the name of it, but I saw a trailer of it. It don't look good. Anywho.
But yeah,
sorry.
not to change the subject, but I
Yeah.
just because Denzel is one of my favorite actors.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
since day one. That's my
Okay,
day
okay.
one. And I just recently found out that his real name is pronounced Denzel.
Denzel.
Denzul.
It's not Denzel. Hey,
It's not Denzel.
It's Denzel. Okay.
I was like, who? Denzel
It's
Washington?
Denzel.
I think I like Denzel better.
Yeah, Denzel. Denzel sounds like he's a.
Denzel Washington?
It sounds like he's a part-time dentist.
Oh my gosh. Why? Because it started with a...
Yeah.
Never mind.
D.
Anyway.
Denzel Thomas, DDS. Anywho, next bit. Halle Berry calls Cardi B the queen of hip hop.
What?
Thoughts?
I'm trying to figure out why.
I don't know.
Because they did... Excuse me. Because they did a movie?
Out of all the women of hip hop that gone before Cardi B.
Did they do a movie together? No, they did a soundtrack.
No.
It was something. She did a soundtrack.
Well, Halle Berry?
No. Cardi B did something.
Jennifer Lopez. She was in that movie.
Oh, that's who I'm thinking about. Yeah.
What's the name of that movie? I
know.
couldn't watch it.
I don't know. I should have done my homework before I
But that don't have nothing to do with Halle Berry saying that she's the queen of hip hop.
But she recently cleared it up and said that more than one person can be a queen. More than one woman can be a queen. So
that was
she's
a good cleanup.
Right.
That was a
She's
good cleanup.
not really, because the fans jumped on her.
Right.
Like the Nicki Minaj fans and the Remy Ma and the all these other artists that are out here now.
She better have cleaned that up.
She's like, there can be more than one queen, people. But boy,
She shouldn't have said, I don't know.
She could have said one of the queens of
She couldn't.
hip-hop.
She cannot add new.
Yeah.
She couldn't add new in there.
So I mean, I'm not a fan of rap anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it didn't bother me at all. I don't really care. But I did think about it when I heard her say that. I was just queen of hip hop.
It doesn't bother you. It's just the thought that out of all the previous,
like Lil Kim and Foxy Brown and all those,
Queen Latifah.
Yeah, I forgot about them. Her.
MC Light.
Yes. All the old schools.
Eve.
Yeah. Come on. Who else do you know?
Megan Thee Stallion.
Look, that's, to me, nah, you pushed it too far now.
What's Nicki?
Nicki Minaj, we said it.
You said it already, yeah.
I don't see Megan
Left
being
Eye.
put in that category at all.
Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
So many better.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway,
better contestants.
let's digress. Mm-hmm. And that was Quick Bits. Woo! That was fast.
Real fast.
All
That
right.
was kind of slow to be quick bits. That
Don't
was
worry
like
about
slow bits.
It's quick. Anywho. Question. You got questions?
We got questions.
Who got questions?
I got questions.
Well, what's the question?
Question why?
Question me.
Question how?
Question Z.
Question everything.
With questions.
Question that.
I got a question, Maxine.
Okay, what is your question?
Which orange came first? The color or the fruit?
That is a good question. Which orange came first, the color or the fruit?
Or the fruit.
I'm gonna say the fruit came first.
You said the fruit came first?
Yes.
And the first man that saw the fruit decided to be orange.
No, I just think that they named it an orange first. And
so they named the orange before the fruit?
no.
The color?
Yeah, they named it was called an orange.
So they looked at something else that said this is orange.
Right.
And then the fruit came.
No, the color.
The color.
The color came and they said, since this is an orange,
Let's call this an orange.
let's make this color and call it orange.
I think that since it's a fruit, and fruit is one of the first things I think man has seen come out the earth. I think the fruit is first, and they called the fruit orange.
So what came first? The color?
The fruit came first.
So the fruit came first that was called orange before orange was ever even thought of.
Exactly, the color.
So you basically agree with what I just said.
Nah, you said
I don't think you heard
you
what I
said the
said.
color came first.
No, I did not. I said the fruit.
You said the color.
I said the fruit.
Okay.
I specifically
When
said
we rewind all this.
the fruit came first, and then when they saw the color of the fruit, they decided to just go along with creating the color orange because an orange was already created and had that color.
All right. Basically, this question is mixing up everything. So we both agree,
We both
say the
agree.
least.
Yes,
that the fruit came first before the color.
correct.
Orange.
Orange.
Who loves orange soda?
Kale loves orange soda.
Is it true?
I do.
All right. We on a roll. We had seen King Richard
The movie.
about Serena and Venus Williams' father, starring
Richard.
Will Smith.
Yes. It was an excellent movie.
Excellent.
I thought it was great. If you haven't seen it, you may need to fast forward and skip past this part because
Spoiler alert!
we're
Possibly.
gonna do a spoiler alert. Okay.
Yes.
So, I love the movie. I love that. My favorite part about Richard was that he was very protective over his family. And especially, Venus and Serena, for sure. All of his girls, but Venus and Serena. He knew for a fact. I like the fact that he said he planned this. Like he literally planned this before they were born. Like while they were. It's like, he literally sat there and said, if I have kids or this is what their life is going to be. He basically tried to step in and play the role of God almost, because you're trying to plan their lives before they're even born. And everything, his answer to everything was,
Or weave their faith
yeah,
in a certain direction.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, what was I saying?
You want to take on the kid? Let's take on the kid.
Oh yeah, that like my favorite part is when that reporter was trying to make Serena
doubt. What's up?
make Venus doubt herself when she already told you. She said she confident.
Leave that alone.
Leave the girl alone.
Leave that alone, not.
She's 14 years old. She said she know what she's strong.
She feel good. Little black teenage girl. I
Will really played, like, he really bodied, Richard in this movie. And I like when he talk about it in their interview. Like, you can see the passion in his eyes and in his voice. You can hear the passion about when he speaks about how important it was for him to play this role. So not only did he play it, he helped, direct it as well.
No, well, he produced it. Yeah.
But I just thought that was amazing. And like, I didn't really know, that Venus was the first actual star. They both were stars, but it was like, I didn't know Venus got that chance first to the offer. It's kind of like, the Braxtons, when it was all 5 of them, but only Tony Braxton was given the opportunity to have that solo career.
Right.
So, oh gosh.
Say you love me again.
So what you thought about it?
Oh, I thought it was good. It was a very inspirational film. Very hilarious. It was just a great, wholesome family film.
Yeah.
That people can be inspired by and watch a family try to make it through the harsh place that they're in.
Yeah.
And come out strong,
Yeah.
Perseverance.
Perseverance. He had a lot of perseverance. And how about the nosy neighbor across the street?
Oh man, she got her. She said she stopped after the mom came over.
The mom, she had that walk.
Don't make me come over here again.
Like, I never been over here before. So if you don't want me to come back again. So basically, mind your business. So we know what we got going on over here. These kids not being abused.
Right.
Go in there and check the cabinets.
check
and
the
look under
covers.
the bed.
Look at the bed for monsters.
So I really loved the confidence he had. That was so inspirational to me because he had so much faith and that this was going to happen. And, even I like the part when, they tried to offer them a deal and he didn't just settle for anything. He didn't just take anything. He want to know why you think that. Why you say that? He didn't just jump on the first thing smoking. He wanted somebody that's confident in his girls, that has
just as much as he is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He wanted somebody to be excited about them and not just about making money. And
also, I like the fact that this was a type of father that let his girls have a childhood, his family have a childhood.
That was important.
And not worrying about how superstar fathers are, and you can tell by like the players' parents that she was beating, and how mad they get when their daughter loses against her. Yeah, like you can tell like he wasn't like that. Even if she lost, she would congratulate everybody, the opponent that she faced, right, and tell her that she did a good job, right. So, and he was like being that parent to the opponent as well. He like, you did good out there, you played good. And I love the lessons that he tried to teach them and instill in them about humility and humbleness. Yeah. And, making them watch movies to get a lesson out of this. Right. So it's not like he was like, he reminded me of the Jack from This Is Us. Like, it seemed like if Jack was in this situation, he would be that same parent. Becca, you're not gonna talk to my boys like my girls this way. Okay, Becca. Becca, our kids are gonna be great, and you're gonna be somebody.
Where's Randall?
He had that.
Kevin.
Yes. So, and that is the type of dad that, I think the world, every child needs, because we need that not Randall. We need Jack and we need Richard, because they had, even though Jack is like a TV dad, but he still stands for things like that.
Even though fathers is not perfect,
Yeah.
this was a great movie to show a father being a father, a good father, even though he wasn't perfect. So,
but you know what I also loved about it is that he finally he thought everything had to be planned out and go according to, you know, how he planned this out, and then it takes one little talk with his wife for her to like bring him back down to reality and see, like, do you see what you doing to these girls? Like, you're making these decisions for them and you gonna basically run them away. So either you give them some type of say so in their life. You've been planning their life all these years. You see Venus really wants to play and you're deciding for her. So I guess when he kind of saw her go out there through and thought about it, like, what if she runs away? Like, what if she hates him and resents him for what she really wants to do?
right.
And so he looking at his wife as though like he's the only one that's done anything, you know, to shape these girls, and she's out there helping too, but
She's helping out the other one while he helping out the other one.
Exactly. So he only see what he planned, what he's doing, and sometimes it took a little intervention for that to click in his head.
Like I realize in life, no matter how much you plan, stuff ain't gonna go exactly the way you think it's gonna happen.
That's true.
If you write it in a book or you write it on a postcard,
yeah,
it's gonna be different than what you had it. So
that's right. They say if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. God, you say I'm gonna do this, and and God is like, no, you're not.
I'm about to rain on your parade.
I'm about to rain on your parade, because that's not what I have planned for you.
Right.
That's not what I designed, you know, set up for your life. That's why I was saying he was trying to play God, because you had this whole playlist of what you were going to do before the kids were even born.
Right.
And so I think that's where he fell short and became so conceited, was because he was a little conceited, but it's because he felt like nobody can tell him anything. He knows everything. Like, nobody opinion
like this is
matters.
the only plan that's gonna work.
Exactly. Like how they try to train them to do this stance, and he like, nope, do this stance. And I'm like, can you let me coach?
An open stance.
So the movie was very good, very inspirational. Like, I would actually watch it again, because I thought it was really good. And another key like that I took from this movie is that, like, it's okay to open up. It's okay to let others help. You don't have to be in control all the time. And I think that was his issue.
Right.
So finally, when he did that, it was like more doors started opening. But I love that he was overprotective, like, over the girls. Like, he not letting nobody come at them any kind of way. He's not letting these
pressure them into doing anything they don't want to do.
Yeah. And then finally, you know, when he decided to let Venus look over the contract,
that you could tell you right there that he
changed. He changed, and he's like, I need to stop making all the decisions and let them actually, they're 14 and 15 years old. Let them actually have a voice, have a decision to do things, and stop having control. But I thought the movie was bomb.
What do you give it out of 10?
Now that I think about it, I'm going to actually go ahead and give it a 10.
You giving it a 10?
Yeah, I'm going to give it a 10. Like, at first, I was a little annoyed with Richard because how he was overprotective and, like, nobody could tell him anything. But once he, like, kind of humbled himself, I really loved that. So I'm going to give it a 10.
Give it a 10?
Yeah.
I give it a 9.
Okay.
Give it a 9, yeah.
9. What was your favorite part?
My favorite part was when they went to Florida.
Yeah.
And he was messing with John Berthold's character, saying that like like he bring the family all the way to Florida and get them situated just to tell him, oh, they're not going to be playing in junior. He was like, well, what we doing this for? And then John Berthol's, Shane from The Walking Dead, his character was like, he played his role well too, because he was pretty funny the way he was coaching. He was more like the center point of everything.
It's pretty good.
Towards the half of the movie, later half.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It kind of, like I said, it's very inspiring, and I was kind of thinking about like the pursuit of happiness a little bit. Mm-hmm. Even though
it's similar, it's some similarities.
Yeah, some similarities, and
trying to make it.
But it was his confidence.
Right.
He had like the highest confidence, like there was nothing stepping in to like doubt that confidence. He's like, yeah, you're gonna be missing out.
Yeah,
my girl's gonna be great. You're gonna be number one, and you're gonna be number two. Mm-hmm. I like that he didn't let Venus was starting to feel left out, and he said, I've set it up this way. Mm-hmm. You're gonna be right behind her. Mm-hmm. So and he kind of lifted up her spirits by saying that, because that can be tough, like seeing one of your siblings
being like loving this sport. Mm-hmm. But one is getting more glory than the other. Right.
And it's like, I could play too. I could sing too. I can do this too.
I could dance too.
But the key that I love with Serena, she was there. She was still supportive.
Right.
She may have had a moment, but she was still supportive. She was happy. She was happy for her, and, just waiting on her turn next. Mm-hmm. So, I give it a 10. I would watch it again. Will Smith is a great actor.
Is this one of his favorite films to you?
No, I have too many of his.
Too many of his
films. It's not one of my favorites, but it can go in that list. It can go on the list. Put it like that.
I should ask you this more way like later down the road.
Yeah, maybe down
his
the
career.
Road. Right. Yeah, I think just telling the story, like a lot of people don't know like how they started out and what they had to go through, because you see the glitz and the glamour, and you don't know what actually they had to face during that time.
We talking about Compton here.
Yes, definitely Compton, and playing a sport that's not, a typical black sport, and that's what you want to get into.
Right.
So that's pretty awesome. Like, they broke barriers. They made history.
Yep.
So it was good to learn about that as well.
Okay. All right. Well, you want to call it right then and there?
Yes, we'll go ahead and call it.
Well, let's call it then. That sounds weird for me saying that. But it's about that time, Maxine.
What time is it?
It's time for Positive Chakra.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And you taking over for this week.
Oh no. I'm just playing. All right, guys. So, guys and gals, for Positive Chakras, here we go. You don't always need a plan. Sometimes you just need to breathe, trust, let go, and see what happens. I'll say that again. You don't always need a plan. Sometimes you just need to breathe, trust, let go, and see what happens. And that's by Mandy Hale.
Mandy Hale.
Because that's in relation to the movie as well.
Oh, you did that connectivity.
You don't need a plan, Richard. You don't always need a plan, Richard. You just got to calm it down and just breathe.
That connectivity. I see you try to do that connectivity.
Let go. And then we saw what happened.
That was good.
And there you have it.
And that was Positive Chakra.
And that was Positive Chakras.
That was good. All right. Now it's time for yell outs before we head out. All right.
All right. So my yell outs and shout outs and all of that good stuff is going to be to all of the nurses and doctors who are currently taking care of my mom in the hospital, making sure that she's comfortable and that we're all aware of, any updates and what's going on. So I appreciate the doctors and the nurses and, that's still, in the hospital. We need our nurses and our doctors. So my yell out goes to them. I appreciate you guys. And yeah.
Do you have any other yellows, or that was it?
That's it.
All right. Happy birthday to my grandmother.
Happy birthday, Grandma Mary.
Grandma Mary.
How old did she turn? 82, right? 82 or 83?
Yeah, I think it's 83.
I think it is 83.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Grandma.
Happy birthday.
Oh, we gonna sing?
I sung to her on the phone.
And
she just bust out laughing after my whole song. just like that.
Oh, that was sweet. And that's a blessing to be 83 years old. To make it to that long. My great grandmother lived to be 95. And that's just a blessing in itself, just to make it to that age. And I had one more yell out.
Oh yeah, one more yell
I forgot.
Okay.
So shout out to all the people that I forgot to shout out the people that actually prayed for my mom as well, that are continuing to pray. So thank you so much for you guys' prayers.
Thank y'all.
It means a lot. She's currently doing well. So thank you so much for your prayers, and they are appreciated.
So I got those phone calls.
Yes. So thank you guys for your prayers. I forgot to thank you guys also.
Yeah. Shout out to your mom for fighting a good fight and
speedy recovery
and being strong.
Yes. Amen, brother.
Amen.
You got any more yell outs you want to do that you need to do?
That was my 2.
That was your 2?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
any last requests?
Yeah. AD, hurry up home, because I can't be doing this.
She can't be writing down notes.
I don't know about this.
She don't know about no Spider-Man.
I don't know about no Spider-Man in Star Wars. You Cancooning it up.
Cancun.
I ain't mad at you though.
Hey,
but hurry home.
I just want to know why he didn't give us a plane ticket.
I don't know why either.
Regarding this, so we can hang out with our godson,
we could have been watching.
While they have their quality time, we could have been. But it's cool though.
It's cool though.
Yeah.
We just look at the pictures, I guess.
and video
and see, Cancun and, but
Cancun.
Hopefully one day, maybe somebody had to videotape. Be your co-host, be his co-host. While you Cancun it up.
Right?
But all jokes aside, I'm so happy that you guys are getting away and enjoying, time together. And it's well deserved. I know being a teacher is tough, so well deserved vacation, guys. Enjoy yourself, relax, and we hope you have a safe trip back.
Well, that was called Like I Don't See It for this week. I am GP.
And I am Maxine, aka Maximum Taste, aka GP's wife, aka I ain't doing this no more.
Well, we paid you last time, didn't we?
I didn't get my check. That's why I'm not doing this no more. it bounced.
See those call-it funds? We gotta look into that. Jennifer,
get Jennifer on the line, because she ain't on her job.
Hey, Jennifer.
Yeah, y'all need to hire somebody else.
Woo,
that's why I ain't coming back.
Hey, Jennifer. Geez.
Until I get my money.
Dang.
So
we gonna get you your check.
I didn't bring all my energy like I normally do, because I ain't get paid before.
Oh, okay.
So once you give me my check, I might come back next time.
How's it gonna sound when you get your check?
It's gonna be like this.
Okay.
The new Spider-Man trailer just dropped. Oh my God, man! Did you see? Let me tell you something. I can't wait till December. I'm super hype, pumped, excited. Can't wait because Doctor Strange that cast that spell. Peter that stepped in, tried to interrupt. He interacted into the multi-universe, and then he came and brought in all them extraterrestrials and all them extra villains and all them extra people that ain't supposed to be there. And now Peter got to figure out how to get them out of there. He got to figure out how to destroy them, but not really destroy them, but send them back to their world. So he said he can't save everybody. Mary Jane is just hanging on by a thread. Is that MJ? Is that Michael Jackson's daughter? I don't know, but she hanging on by a thread. Whose hand is she holding on to? Whose hand is she grabbing for? Is he gonna let her fall? Is she gonna go down? I can see it so clearly. Here come another little Spider-Man swebbing into the universe, swinging and catching her at the last minute, because the real Peter of this universe, he ain't gonna be able to catch her, because here come these Peter Parkers. It might even be the black Spider-Man. I don't know what's his name.
Miles Morales.
Miles Morales might swipe through and get her and say, Zendaya.
Who don't know?
MJ Zendaya.
We don't know.
I got you. I'm done.
All right, people. Well, that's the show for this week.
Listen, folks, that's just what we do. Well, not we, but AD and GP. That's just what they do.
And now it's time for all of us to pay some dues.
And they gonna catch y'all on the flippity flop.
Peace.
And deuces.
Bye.
Bye.